Hello and welcome back to Shapes 2. We have a couple of things here to unlock. Apparently this here will just keep going, so we can probably infinitely stack that. Okay, and this here means we have to do something else to get this, yeah? This is going to be rotated like this, cut like this, yeah? I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. We made that before. Anyway, I really want to get going on this so we can get some blueprint credits. To be honest. So I think this is the most accessible shape that we have. In terms of all the ones we can choose from. And I was looking a bit. I'm wondering where we should be getting this from. Because unfortunately it needs 4. 4 sides are gonna be blue. Honestly, this would probably be the best area to make it in. I'll be honest. So I think what we do is we do this here again. I don't even know if we need that much. Alright. I'm gonna need to try and learn these shortcuts. Not a conveyor belt, but a pipe. Like so. And then we'll drag. This pipe is gonna be dragged. Let's say here, maybe. And then we'll do a bit of mining of this. A bit of this here as well. I don't know if we need this much. I'm just gonna do this. I'm a bit too tired for not just sending this here and then here. Okay, and then we need to make some platforms. I don't think we can do this in one. So the first thing we're gonna need to do is this. Because we're gonna need to color it. me take this. Okay, I really wish. Whatever. So I can't zoom out with that for some reason. Where is the blueprint library? Okay. So we'll have these. This is the one we'll have to make blue. And then we'll go here. Then put this there, thank you. And then we'll take this pipe, go in here. And we'll take this out, put pipe up. We're just gonna put that in there. This is gonna be the correct things. Now we need to make this shape. Which is gonna be a little bit problematic here, I think. We're gonna need to cut it. So we're gonna need to cut this. At least like this. That does leave one. Which will leave the correct shape. I don't know, let's make 4 of these maybe. Let's do this. We'll have room to make more if this actually stacks up. Then we'll do that. So we won't really have room to make more, yeah. That's fine. There we go. We'll do that. We'll take this, put that here. Okay, let's get these in here. Let's see if we can make the correct shape first. So if we rotate this, so ideally we probably want to rotate this twice in that direction and this once. No, that's gonna be the incorrect way. West is always gonna be this direction. I'd like to leave the top two parts, which I can't because it's cutting on the west side. Whatever then. This is fine. That's absolutely fine. And then I'd like to rotate this when it's on the opposite side, so it doesn't really matter. We're gonna have to rotate it 3 times. Either way. And then we'll do an input here and an input here. And it doesn't matter which one goes where. This will then be this. We'll see how much we need to get this fully going. I mean, that is the correct thing, right? I'm not 100% sure. Let's take this. Go here. Where does that come out again? It's top. It's gonna be on the right side here, yeah? Boop, boop, boop. No. Well, that's not gonna work. Yeah, okay. So it is the blueprint thing. Let's claim this, which means we can select connected. And I think we can send that. We don't really need that build anymore. As of right now, we are going to need a flower thing. This is what we need. We have that somewhere else. Not really. This is the closest that we have. Uh, 3 of this. Let's take this. Can we save that as well? Can I organize this? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Create folder. Mining. Can I do this? Okay, cool. So we'll just take... I wish there was a slightly more accessible blueprint folder for that. I'm just gonna take this, go over here. We'll have some red dye here. I'm stupid. This. I can copy this. That's good. Boom. Then this. We'll take that there. This will then go in here. And this should be, if we take this out, making them flowers. Okay, cool. Then we'll take this. We'll put it in here. We'll have these go in here, yeah. And we'll just send those. Okay, we're making 70 per minute. I kind of need to maybe look at this here and see. This should be fine. This should be very fine. This might be a full belt now. So that's gonna be 120. I have a question. Can I take this and do this? I can. Okay. That's cool. No. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. So then take this, put that there, take this, put that there, sneak this, no. We won't do that, because this is where I need this to come in. But we can do this. And do that. So this doesn't quite make enough. Which is okay. And that would mean we have another belt coming in here. Right. That should be fine. Okay. This is not connected. This ain't doing anything. Okay, it just takes a while for it to travel. Okay, so there is a lot of travel time here in this. We're gonna get another operator level. So we should be doing the green this shape, blue. We don't have anything full colored, right? That I can use. Not really. Not somewhere reasonable anyway. So we're gonna need this. So we need to mine this. And we need to mine the full star. Where did we have the full star? Unfortunately, we have the full star here. Okay. And I think they should be meeting somewhere here. I mean, we're already making them here. Why are we throwing these in anyway? I don't need to do this anymore. I think. I don't know why I'm deleting this. Could have used it. Why were we throwing those in? Is that a milestone? It was. Okay. That makes sense. So technically we only need the star then. We only need this. This can go away. Like we already have this. There we go. Now we need green color. We'll take this. Put this here. And go here. Take this. And we'll put this in here. That's gonna be that. Then we'll go over here. That's gonna be green. And this will then output green star. How many belts do we think we'll get here? In theory, 2 belts. So it's going to be 2 and 2. If we can take this, go here, and this, and go here. I should have probably blueprinted this. Stacker. Yeah, let's put that there for now, because that's something we're probably gonna use a decent amount of time, yeah? Why are we only getting 1? Don't tell me this is stacked. It is stacked. Whatever. It's okay. So let's take out the green. No. The green needs to go top. That's gonna be 2 belts of that out. And That needs to then go in here. Then we'll go straight in there. Perfect. We're doing 160 per minute right now of blueprinty things. Unfortunately, I can't let like this build die out. This, however, the merger thing. This we don't really need anymore. That's fine. This flower we don't need either, right? That was also a milestone, I think. Yeah. So let's do this. Clean up on aisle 3. That's fine. This is half and half. That's half and half of this one. And this one. It's the same as we're getting in here. Is there anything I can do to increase this? Yeah, I mean, we can build another one of these. Can do that. Don't think it's gonna be enough, but it does increase slightly. So it would be half and half of that. If we can take this, we can't really. Okay. So just send these over here and send these over here. So we don't even need that many of them. We'll only need a belt. So if we take this in here, rotate it 3 times, whichever way, this is gonna come out the same. Then we'll need a stacker. We're gonna need 4 of these, I think. 1, 2, 3. Go up 1 level. Put this here. Don't think this needs to be rotated, yeah? I think the other one needs to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be the opposite up here. And that's gonna make... No. We'll take this and we'll just jump back here. And it's gonna be... It's gonna be here, yeah. Then we'll send that in there. Okay, not bad, not bad. In Vortex, input is nice, but I'd rather unlock speed for every single machine, right? I'm doing 240 per minute here. Could probably get that up. How many of these are we doing? 162 per minute. Did that not really help? I mean, it did help. I mean, yeah, that still works kind of nicely. That kind of works nicely. And this here as well. Yep, that works very nicely. What else do we have here? Okay, this gets infinitely more complex now. We'd need half. Oh. Oh no. This is that one. With... No, it's not. Okay. No, this is definitely... GU. What the hell is GU? Oh, this is GU. And then GB. Okay, I'm confused. Why that's a U. But whatever. That's fine. Oh, okay, I can just move it. Okay, okay. Yeah. It's definitely half and half of red and blue. So... that's also problematic because we'd still need the non-red half part to stack. Okay, I have an idea on how we can make this. We're gonna need red and blue. We have blue down here. We have red here. Oh, this didn't copy that. Okay, whatever. I'm actually just gonna take blue from here. And then red from here. And then we are going to take this shape here. And this shape here. Now, I'd probably like to build a one platform thing that just does coloring. So let's say we have this. We have something coming in here. Boom. We have something coming in there. Let's remove the pipes for now. We'll take this. That's fine. How do I want to do this? Okay, that's actually kind of cursed. Okay, we'll do this instead here. Like so. Take this in here. We'll flip this. We'll do that. We will then take pipes that come in here. That's gonna go up. then down like this. Okay, I don't really want that either. And we'll do that. Okay. So whatever shape we put in to this, where did I go with red and blue? Okay. So we're gonna put a shape in. No. You're gonna go into this, yeah? Okay, that can't do that turn. Okay. We'll do that. Okay. So that's gonna be filled with that. Okay, let's collect this. So we need red. This thing. So we'd need to take these from here to here, let's say. I'm gonna have a lot of these. And I'd need 2 belts here. Let's stick to making this kinda work. That's 4 cutters. There we go. There we go. And I'd need this one to go here and get dyed. So like that. And then we'd need to reassemble this. So we'd need to take this back out. Like so. Okay, I don't like this at all. We'll do that. So up and then go here, go here. So up, 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 Then we'll skirt the outside of this with this. Go down. We'll have half and half. And then we have one of these shapes, yeah? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that, and then out. Then we'll do that. Okay. Then we'll take this little module and we'll place another one like here. Then we'll take this, go straight in there, and then we'll find this. And put this here. Let's see if this actually works. Yeah. Now the only problem is that this will be on the same kind of level. So we'll take a block here. We're gonna send that in there, and we're gonna send that in here. We're gonna need this. Let's say. And this here would be on top. And this here needs to rotate 3 times, actually. And so we'll need this. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take that. We'll flip that around. We'll put that there. Which is gonna make the correct shape. Nice. Now I've made way too much of this, yeah, but that means we then can take this, go up here, go down, go in here. and send that in. We can claim another one of these. I think that's gonna be a milestone, yeah? Okay. We have a lot of this now. The 180 rotator is kind of nice. Fluid tank stores excess fluids. And okay, there's a lot. There's so much to unlock. Now, we already have a bunch of this stuff here, yeah? I hope that doesn't destroy everything. No, it's only on that platform. Okay. Good. So we'll remove this here. And then we'll take and remove this. Take this away. We'll take that away. That's fine. So instead, go over here. And we'll build a long platform with this. And we'll take so this shape here is already kind of done. We probably didn't need this long platform. Now that I think of that. And then we'll send this out here, yeah? Which then will go in here. Which then will go by 2 belts. In there. So how are we doing over here? Okay, this shape is coming. This shape is definitely coming. Now I'm hoping this is gonna be fairly quick, yeah? This does indeed look like the correct shape. And then this one is also kind of weird. Any jobs that are a bit more straightforward. This is gonna be another one of these, but it's gonna be double blue instead. So essentially we could copy this to do this. This one is kind of straightforward too. Leafing alone. Bulk delivery. Okay, let's do a bulk delivery. Let's see what we can make of that. Do we need this anymore? Not really. Let's remove that. Because bulk delivery, we make this. So that makes 2 belts. This makes 4 belts. This would make 8 belts. The question is if we can get this to fit together. In a reasonable kind of way. Because then we could make 8 belts out. So I'd need 2 of these per. That's gonna be rough fitting that in together there, I think. If we leave 3, I don't think I can make it with 3. This ain't wide enough. I'd have to be here, I think. So then we do this, we do that. And that. This does make the correct thing. Okay. How do we get this out though? I don't think we can get this out. I don't think we can get this out with this. Oh wait, maybe we can. maybe we can actually get this out. So first of all, we'd have to do this, you know. No, okay, we can't jump this. So that's not gonna work. But this can. So that can. This is one. This is one. No, we can't get this out. That's cringe. That's really cringe. So okay. We'll do this. We'll do this. This goes there. That goes there. We'll have this, that, that, that. Then same thing here. Like so. That's gonna be a lot of this. And then we'll take this out here. We'll take this over here. Do we even need this anymore? Don't think so. No way. So how many of these can we actually jump? We can jump 4, okay. We can jump 4. So we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. So here we'll have these 4 coming in. Gonna do this. I've done that. Why is there nothing coming from that one? Because that ain't connected. So that has now jumped to here. This goes here. That goes directly in there. And that goes directly in there. Let's unlock this. Okay. So if we cut this, it's this one, right? I thought, is that not connected over here? Wait. I guess I only made one of these. Find that interesting. We'll do that. However, here, actually, let's put another platform here where we cut no, okay. So first we need to rotate. Then we cut. Needs to be one red over a thing. Yeah, so we'll get 2 pieces here. And if we cut this again, and then this we can trash. And this needs to rotate. Then we cut it again. this is trash. We would make this. There's no way. Okay, let's not do that. No, that doesn't become the right piece. Because the red needs to be on the left. So we can only get one piece out of this. Because the red is gonna need to be... It's gonna need to be this one. It would be way easier to do this differently than to cut it. I think we would have to dye it fully and then assemble the pieces by themselves. Okay, whatever. We can keep sending that. This we're making 960 per minute out of this amazing thing here. I really like this design though. That's good. And blueprint credits were actually not as hard to get as I thought they would be. In this run. Okay, and this is just the same but a different shape. So we would just do the same. But different shape. This would be a star shape instead. That's fine. And this is gonna stack just as much as the other one. Just gonna see that this actually turns into the correct shape. But I'm pretty sure. It's gonna be some incorrect ones here to start with, but... making 480 of these per minute, which is really cool. This we're only making 120 of. This takes a long time. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to revise the thing. Did we make a dyer? No, this is only 2 full belts. This is only 2 full belts. There's not enough building space, I think, on one of these to make 2. Or 4, I mean. We probably need to make it in one of the long ones. Okay, level 4. Nice. This is actually that shape that we need for the milestone. Okay. So we're gonna need to get that done in a better way. This one. The biggest issue is we need to double this, right? Wait. Hello? Did we make a mistake here? We did make a mistake here. Oh, okay, so we've been operating at half capacity. Interesting. I'd still probably want to make this something else. Question is, can we make this fit in a smaller one? Like, can we make this fit? In this? Because at that point, I'd be interested. I mean, I'm interested. I am definitely interested, yeah. So this would stack 4 belts going in. I mean, we could definitely do this, right? Like, there's no problem with this. But we would have to be prepared. But this would make 4 belts out. This would definitely make 4 belts out. So we could take this. And apply it to this. All we'd need is 4 belts of this and this coming in. And we'd make a lot of those. Okay, I'm interested. I'm interested. Let's take this. Okay, we need to make... This is 1200. So we'd be able to make 4 belts out of this. Okay. So painting 4 belts. We can do this to get 2 belts. So we'll take this. We put that there. It's as close as that can be. I don't think they can, right? Just out of curiosity, can I see this? Machines. Fluids and painting. Okay, no. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I don't think they do connect to each other, which is the real issue here. So we'd have that. We want to make this simple. I think we'd go here, to be honest. And then we do this. And then here, here, there. And then connecting these. No, not like that. Again, we can't do this. we'd have to do that. We'll do that then. So then this would go there. The output would go here. So if we put 4 in here, we are going to get 4 out here. I mean, kind of like this. It's gonna be the what we can do here. So I don't think I could put. Okay, now I'm getting curious again. If I take this and put it here, for example. No. Here, for example, and then do this. No. If we had another machine layer, I think we can get a third one. We could do that. Then we could stack them and probably do this with less room. But cool. This is now a ton of these. Which means we could do a stacker like this. Well, similar to this, at least. We'd figure something out. There are some good examples of what we can do with that. Like this one. So we'd just change the... So one output would be bottom and one would be top, and then we'd get that out, and then... Well... The downside of this is that they're coming in from the same side. We could also change this so that one would be coming in from the other side, because then we could sideload this. Yeah, I have another idea for that. Anyway, this has been going on for a very long time now, and yeah, I'm getting really stuck in this game so far. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I feel like we're getting somewhere, actually. It's kind of nice. But if you like this content, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a really, really nice day.